Hello everyone, and welcome to What I Wore for a Week. This is the holiday edition. Now, as you can see, we had to get up at a totally ridiculous time, and trust me, I'm not good at that time of the morning. It was very dark and the streets were unsurprisingly quiet at that time. But it was well worth it, as we were heading off for a quick week to the Canary Islands off the west coast of Africa last week. Now, I'd never been to the Canary Islands before, so I was really excited. I'm always really excited to visit new places and new countries. It's kind of Spanish there, but much hotter, which I love. And it was a much needed break. We've been having some totally ghastly weather recently, and I was just itching for some sun. Now, my travel look was pretty understated. Just a pair of fitted black trousers, a white scoop neck t-shirt, cotton of course for breathability, and a denim jacket, which was ideal to throw on or off according to the temperature. I often get a bit chilly on planes, so it was perfect, and I didn't want anything too heavy for the whole week. And it's not a long flight either, just a bit less than 4 hours. We arrived at the hotel, which was lovely, very spacious, and the sun was shining a lot, which was fabulous. It was a beautiful hotel. It was filled with palm trees and pools and straw thatched roofs on everything, and it had a really tropical feel, really tropical. Now, as we were right on the southern end of the island of Gran Canaria, we were on the edge of a huge mass of sand dunes. I'm really partial to sand dunes, as I've lived around them a lot in the Middle East and North Africa for a long time. So we headed off on our first day to explore. Now, you may have seen a short little video which I put up featuring this outfit, where I talked about using your environment as inspiration for your outfit. And as you can see, I really did it here. This is a pretty little ruched ombre bandeau top from In the Style, which is an almost perfect match with the sand and also with the beautiful tamarisk bushes that they were around the edge of the dunes as well. I just teamed it with a pair of white shorts and my Veja sneakers, which again had that gorgeous buttercream colour accent with the white, which coordinated with the top. It was a simple outfit, but easy to wear in the heat and the really strong wind. Just look at my hair. Now, just to add to the sandy authenticity, there are a load of camels which people could ride. Now, I love camels, and I've ridden them actually way more often than I've ridden horses, to be honest, but I thought they could do with a rest rather than taking me around. Now, I spent a lot of time in this part of the resort complex. It was called the chill out area, and I just found it so restorative, tranquil, and I was able to focus on the lovely combination of a bit of work, which I did here and there during the week, and a lot of relaxation, which was wonderful. Now, I'm wearing an equally relaxed outfit here. My work clothes, as I like to call them, just a pair of white shorts paired with my Bowden watermelon coloured top, which was really bright in the sun, which is lovely. After dinner, we explored the hotel facilities and found the theatre area. They were doing karaoke, and I'm not quite sure how this happened. And it's the second time it's happened since I've been on a holiday fairly recently, but I found myself on the stage singing Blondie, rather badly actually, so I really hope you can't hear too much of it. On a plus point, I wore a very sustainable outfit. It's an old top which I've literally had for more than 20 years, with a pair of bright orangey red shorts. It still didn't help my singing though.
Oh, it makes you wanna die. Oh, don't you wanna take her?
The next morning, we rented a car and took off around the coast of Gran Canaria on a little adventure. And we found the most stunning little harbour town at a place called Puerto Morgan. I don't know if that's pronounced right, but it was sort of like that. Such a pretty place, filled with bright bougainvillea blooms dripping from the walls of the whitewashed houses. So gorgeous. I chose a really comfortable, easy outfit to walk around and sightsee in the pretty little streets. A pair of pale wash denim shorts, which were perfect to reflect off the sun, Hollister flip-flops, and a simple white cami vest, and on the top this fabulous multicoloured striped cotton shirt from Mango. It was a really lightweight cotton actually, so it was perfect for the heat, really thin. Now, I loved that it was oversized, but I felt that the way I styled it, it still looked fairly slimming. I just gathered it up and tied it up at the waist to create a really relaxed holiday vibe. So the vertical lines were endlessly slimming, and with all these colours, I think I went quite well with all the gorgeous flowers too. That night we went for dinner at a Korean restaurant in the hotel resort. It was about 28 degrees, so we ate outside. It was a beautiful evening. And I wanted to wear something casual but kind of smart. So for both of these items, the bandeau top and the white cotton trousers, I shopped my closet for. And the top is a couple of years old actually, from Express. And I think these are an old pair of Zara white cotton trousers, but I felt it was a nice relaxed look and it was pretty cool as well. So a little behind the scenes for you. My cameraman, who is also my husband, walks backwards for a lot of these shots, and sometimes he can't see out of the back of his head all that well, as happened here.
Oh yeah, fine. I fall over all the time.
The next day I decided to get my inspiration for my outfit again from my surroundings, which was these beautiful pools and palm trees. So I just popped on a very simple outfit of the pale wash denim shorts again and a little basic white cami, which is, as you can probably see, a go-to for me. Then I popped on this beautiful 100% linen, cool striped white and blue shirt from WNU with nothing underneath, which went beautifully with the lovely swimming pool colours, the iridescent waters. It's a nice little trick actually, that if you're undecided about what to wear, if you're not sure, then it's a really nice idea to take inspiration from your surroundings or your environment. So obviously in this case it was the blue and white beautiful sunbeds, the buildings and the beautiful blue of the pool. I jazzed up this really simple classic easy look with a pair of rhinestone flat sandals from Steve Madden, which I just adored, glinted in the sunshine. I don't know if you can see that. On this day, we had dinner at the Italian restaurant in the hotel, which was a little bit odd because it was a Spanish hotel. But anyway, love Italian food. So if you think you've seen this design on me before, this beautiful ombre sandy olive green top, then you have. If you recall, it was just now I wore the top version of this to explore the sand dunes. But I decided it was so gorgeous that I also bought it in the dress version. And you can see why I love it. It's just deceptively simple in design. Just this beautiful ruche design, which is actually very forgiving, particularly when you're eating, which is nice when you're at an all-inclusive hotel and there's gorgeous food. It was just so glamorous and the colours are just divine for a holiday. They fit so well with the green of the palm trees, the sand, and this beautiful hue of coral that runs through the dress as well. And kind of best of all, you don't need to iron it at all. You can just throw it or squeeze it into a small space in your suitcase and it comes out just fine. Now, as you can see, I blinged it up a little bit with my champagne gold heels and sort of made it a little bit more classy with my gorgeous Monica Vinader Nura Keisha pearl necklace and drop earrings. They just really lit up the whole outfit. And I think I was trying to do a really bad impression of a mermaid here, so just ignore that. So next day we headed to the coast area and the lighthouse for a spot of sightseeing, well, beach sightseeing really. If you're on a break somewhere hot and you want to go sightseeing, particularly around a beach area and look stylish at the same time, this sort of look is pretty perfect, and for me is a formula really in a hot country like this that can be adapted to what you have in your own wardrobe. You could think about starting with a cotton top, in this case a bandeau top, which can be fitted if you like, or it can be loose according to how you feel comfortable and your own style. I chose a bandeau to keep you especially cool and relaxed, as it has no sleeves or constricting parts, and you can easily add a third layer on the top if required, like perhaps a floaty linen blouse, something like that. Then team it with a pair of tailored long line shorts in a bright colour to echo the vivid, bright summer light and to look intentional and polished. I've just added flip-flops or flat sandals, a hold everything tote bag and sunglasses, obviously. And don't forget a touch of bling, add a pendant necklace or simple earrings. And of course my choice was a white cotton bandeau top to reflect the sun and a pair of bright orange shorts to stand out and yet fit with where I was. Now, after all that exertion, it was pretty necessary to find a place to sit down and chill out, and this gorgeous beachside bar was just perfectly placed. I love the little thatched straw hats for the tables. I think I've got a bit of a thing about straw hats for everything, and it was just so gorgeous. The distant sound of the sea, the chilled atmosphere, the heat. So, rather sooner than we'd wanted, the holiday came to an end and it was time to leave the beautiful hotel and head home. You can see me here just boarding the plane to go back to England. A little bit sad. It was lovely, and I would definitely recommend Gran Canaria. Now, I would also recommend thinking about some of these outfits that I've worn as formulas really for you. Just things that you can apply and adapt to what you have in your own wardrobe. And also think about the colours as your basis to make getting ready on holiday and your packing so much easier. As you can see, I chose essentially white, pale blue, corally orange colour with little dashes of other shades in between, but essentially I didn't really go out of those colourways. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and coming on holiday with me for a late summer break. As always, I'll put the links to the items that I wear in the video description underneath the video. And if you've enjoyed this video, and I really hope you have, ladies, please do give it a thumbs up and a like under the video. And if you're new here and haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you in our wonderful community, so please do subscribe. It's all free. So I'll see you really soon for another big video and shorts and lots of styling tips. I hope you have an amazing week, amazing day. Lots of love to you all. Bye. Now, just to add to the sandy authenticity, there are a load of camels which people could ride. Now, I love camels and I've ridden them actually way more often than I've ridden horses, to be honest. But I thought they could do with a rest rather than taking me around. So, a little behind the scenes for you. My cameraman, who is also my husband, walked backwards for a lot of these shots, and sometimes he can't see out of the back of his head all that well, as happened here.
Oh yeah, fine. I fall over all the time.